Jack Squad, my YouTube family. What's going on? Hope you're making it happen for yourself. Listen here, listen here, listen here. They didn't got our boy. They didn't got Diddy. They didn't got him. They didn't got him. We've been waiting on this. We've been trying to see what the outcome was going to be, what he had done did, what had he done, right? This is horrible. This is a shame, but he did it to himself. He did it to himself. Whatever he was doing, whatever he had going on, he did it to himself. He did this to himself, right? Now, if he's the monster that they're alleging that he is, then he needs to go to prison, right? Me personally, the freak offs, if you involved with freak offs, that's your business. But the alleged abuse and domestic violence and forcing women to do things that they don't want to do, that's something different, right? Now, like I said, the freak offs, if you want to be involved with that, that's fine, that's your business, right? But sex trafficking, they keep saying sex trafficking. Who did he traffic and who did he traffic him to? Who else is involved? He wasn't trafficking those women. It was going somewhere. I need to know the details. I want to know the details. Who all is involved? He just didn't do this by himself. We need all the names. Now, they've been saying in the comments that, they didn't tell the Epstein people who was involved with Epstein. And they're probably going to tell Diddy. Well, that's a black man, that's a white man. That's the difference, right? But I need to know. Now, I see one of his main mans, Kevin Lyles, has stepped down, said he's going to pass the torch on. It's too late to run now. It's too late. The feds know what they know. It is too late. You might as well just stand still and stay where you are because they know. They know. If you were involved with Diddy in some naked activities, they already know. They got videos. You see, what I don't understand is people keep memories of this stuff. They say they got a whole bunch of videos out of Diddy house. What are you keeping them for? Why you got all that incriminating evidence in your house? That should have been in a safe somewhere or something. Dug a ditch down in the ground or something. Like, why did you have all that stuff? What is the point of that? Then they say you got 10,000 or 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Now, I didn't know that was a crime. I didn't know that was a crime. But I guess that's just evidence that they was of the freak offs. I don't know. Because me personally, I didn't know freak offs was illegal, immoral, but I didn't know they was illegal. I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions. Like, whew, what all was going on? And he has been doing this for at least 30 years? Really? Like, I'm also upset with the men, because I know it was men, that were involved with this, and the men that, let's say you wasn't involved, but you knew, you just as guilty in my book. Like that security guard, the big boy Gene, he knew all that stuff. You need to get in trouble too. You saw it all and didn't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? And these women were allegedly abused and all of that, right? Diddy had rose to the height, to the pinnacle of his career. And then you just plummet straight to hell, just like R. Kelly. But listen, I done told folks for a long time, there's a thin line between genius and insanity. It is. Look at some of the great folks musically. I'm just going to say speak musically. Michael Jackson. People can be great in one mind and crazy in the next mind, right? But Diddy, allegedly, is a monster. Diddy is a monster. That's it. He's a monster. Allegedly. I don't know these things to be true, but I do know that the feds just don't come around fool our line for nothing. They ain't wasting their time and energy and money on nothing. And when they come to you, they got it all laid out. They just coming to get you as a formality. They already know what they know. You ain't even got to answer no questions. But what I would like to know is, who all at home right now shaking in their boots? Who all at home right now like, oh shit, looking out the window, peeking out the window, waiting for them to pull up. They coming. If you was naked, half naked, over there in the corner watching whatever you was doing, if you was involved, you in them videos, they coming. If they ain't to do nothing but just ask you some questions, but they coming. They got to come. They don't see all that in the videos, and they don't come to get nobody. Because the words they use, what was it? Racketeering. Racketeering means it's some more folks. And Rico means everybody going, everybody involved. That's what that means, right? So when they use those magical words like that, notice they coming to get some more folks. This is just the tip of the iceberg, in my opinion. It's just the tip, right? It's some more folks. They're going to get some more folks. They're going to get some more folks, y'all. I'm just wondering who they are and how prominent they in, and do we know them? Are they famous? Have they been lying to us? Who all been lying to us all this time? Like, when this first came out, whenever this was, early this year, whatever it was, I didn't want to believe that about Diddy. Diddy was the man. In the 90s, Diddy was the man. I love me some Diddy, right? But when you reflect back and think about all the people that he has been involved with that we know of, a lot of those people died penniless or something, right? So karma has a way of circling, coming to get you, right? You got to treat people right. That's number one. Have to treat people right. And you definitely can't treat them wrong, and you definitely can't abuse them. We saw that video of him and Cassie, and that was just out in the hallway. What happens when they behind closed doors? And she endured that for years. What about Kim Porter, who is not here anymore? What do you think he did to her? I'm curious to know, did he do anything to Carisha, or was she just getting groomed? Was he preparing her for it, right? It looked like he was spending a whole lot of money. He was having a good time, and so on and so forth, Because Diddy don't appear to be that dude. I don't know him. We don't know him. We just see him on TV. He just don't appear to be that dude. Some people you can look at and be like, oh, yeah. He just didn't appear to be that, right? So that makes him even more a monster because he has a mask on. That's even scarier, right? This is the tip of the iceberg. Some more folks gonna fall. I'm just curious as to who. It's sad, y'all. You did this to yourself, though. He did it to himself. Then his kids, he's being sued. I think they said Don put out a suit a few days ago. Like, to keep them kids, what this kid's gonna do? Is there gonna be any money for his kids? Because a lot of folks suing him, and a lot of stuff going down. I don't know. They better start putting in some applications. I don't know. This is horrible. Horrible. Denzel said leave before midnight. What do you say? Leave before the real party gets started. Leave. Cat, listen, Cat told us. Nobody won't believe me. I thought Cat didn't know what he was talking about. Well, he was just talking. And I hope, because listen, the kids, this is devastation. We talking about it, and it's just, but his kids are going to be devastated by these results, especially if it is found that he did something to their mother. I'm talking about Kim Porter's kids. This is going to be devastating because I know he the daddy of the year to them. He daddy of the year, right? And then to find out that your daddy is a monster, that's rough, right? The kids going to need therapy. They're going to need a whole bunch of stuff. Prayer, hugs. They'll need a whole bunch of stuff, right? This is horrible, y'all. This is horrible. But he did it to himself. He did it to himself. And you just cannot keep doing wrong for 20, 30 years and don't nothing happen to you. At some point, it comes back, It comes back. What's in the dark, come to the light. And you have to pay for what you've done. You have to pay for what you've done, right? Either legally or the universe, or both. You have to pay for what you've done. You just can't keep doing wrong and keep skipping through life. It don't work like that. This is horrible, y'all. We're going to see. We're going to just keep watching and looking and see what happened. I saw the press conference this morning. It don't look good for him. Don't look good, y'all. Don't look good. Anyway, I'm on my way to work. I'm a legal citizen. I'm on my way to work. You know what I'm saying? I just, it's disheartening. When you look at these people and they great, they superstars, they this, they that. We may have them on a pedestal. He's just a man. He's just a man. And he has done wrong. And if he's done these things that has been alleged against him, then he has to pay for them. And it's sad and it's tragic that you went all the way. Like I just I can't wrap my head around the trafficking though. Why was you doing that? And where they was going? In my mind, I want to believe that it's a hierarchy in this. Did he just think of this himself? Why was you doing that? That's pimping. Anyway, y'all, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to your girl, Jackie with a Q. Listen, this is so bizarre. You know, you never know what folks is doing. You just never know. Like I always say, I don't know nobody. Not even my relatives. I don't know you. You don't know what people be doing. You know, just because you regular don't mean they regular. You don't know what people doing. So anyway, y'all, that's all I got right now. That's it. You know, that's horrible. To think you living good. You got houses all over everywhere. You can do whatever you want whenever you want. You can do why do wrong? Why do wrong? Why abuse and beat on women? What's that about? That's punkish. That's punkish. But what's mama gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Why did he have all them videos? Like my mind could keep going and going and going with this. Why did you have all them videos in your house? What was you doing with the baby oil? What does that? I mean, I know what you're doing with them, but I ain't know it was a crime to have baby oil. I really didn't. I didn't know that was a crime to have a baby oil now. But I guess that's proof of the free cost why they got the baby oil. Who buys that much baby oil? What is going on over there at the Diddy house? Right? Who buys that much? Did you get a deal on them, Diddy? Phew, child. Anyway, y'all. Anyway, you know, because I could just keep going and going with this because it's just so bizarre and it make no sense. Like, if you got all this going for you, why mess it up? You know, do your thing privately. But you know, I do know what happens when you do wrong and you get away with it. You just keep going and going with it. You just keep going. It's human nature. Because you ain't got sense enough to stop. You ain't got sense enough to stop. You think you're invincible. Diddy thought when New York gave him, and they said that in the press conference, last year or early this year, we gave you the key to the city. Well, we want it back. We want the key back. Give it back. Whew, child, this thing gonna be something, y'all. Keep watching. All right, y'all. Peace out.